Alright, so we're back, and as we said in the last one, we are going to be doing Cyrus's story part 2. And, yeah, I think I decided I'm going to go ahead and put Teresa back on the bench again for the time being. And we'll go ahead and put Cyrus in, since he's forced to be in because of the whole party thing. That works out fine, though. Cyrus is beyond better than Teresa. Like, it's not even close. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of lost home for the far reaches of hell. His disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the dignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to the Quarry Press to call upon an old colleague who might just have the answers he seeks. So this is Quarry Quest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was, oh, that's right, she left the directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, sometimes. Well, allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect you've always been clumsy in the matter of the heart. Well, again, she didn't even see what happened, and yet she already knows you so well, Cyrus. I know that your research is more important to you than anything, but you would do well to give some thought to how you treat ladies. Oh my. You're more handsome than you give yourself credit for. I've heard that. I mean, what? If you're not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. Literally everything that happened to Cyrus so far. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point worrying. I have to face her sooner or later after. I try to keep myself presentable with truth. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? What was me, Doom, that never realized the full depth of my good looks and charisma? Well, definitely don't say that out loud to the ladies. And there he goes. Oh my. Already? Okay then. Make for Odette's abode.
If you'll forgive me.
Professor may ask what that letter was about. It seems most engrossing. Oh no. Oh, that. It was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean it in a bad way. What I actually said was that I should be careful about how I act towards women, unless I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Right. Please, my dear. A word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. You think so? But I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Oh, Cyrus, never change. Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you should. I'm finding this most difficult to understand. One day, Cyrus, one day perhaps you'll learn. Oh, I guess I could knock this lady out of the way if we really wanted to. If she's not insane. Oh yeah, that dude's insane. Never mind. Oops. Alright, well, time to go ahead and find her house over here. Oh, I definitely went the wrong way. Oops. Awkward. It's over this way, that's right. I was even headed the right way immediately, and I just turned around.
Anyhow, here we are.
Yes, yes, I'll be right there.
Oh, hello.
It's been some time, Odette. Hmm?
Yeah, hello?
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
Oh my, Odette.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Wow, what a keeper so
Don't
far.
mind if I do.
Immediately with the insults. And there it is.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it?
Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
Well, glad I get impressed, I suppose.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest.
Absolutely not, of course.
You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
Right.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Oh, necromancy now, huh? Oh, is somebody trying to revive their fallen kingdom?
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
After all that, we're gonna stop there? Okay. Is that so? I'm sure if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
Oh,
A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. Now, Cyrus, calm down now. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I could put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume?
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. Oh, it's all the drift fluids. Don't even worry. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Or maybe it's the dust noise. Or... Another turned to a street corner, only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fast in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you know, Joe. How about it? Do you have any ideas? I just got here. It'd be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Great.
Great, thanks. Knew I could count on you. Baited? I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy you investigate. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. That makes sense to me. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Rumor has it that all the people who went missing have been seen walking near the inn. Well, old man, what do you gotta say? A system of underground canals run all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time. Well, it looks like we're joining the sewers. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walked by the inn, they turned the corner up, and when I followed, they're gone, vanished into thin air.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. That happened near the inn. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. It's almost like it's a locked up location right next to the inn or something. You know, crazy. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense, despite the fact that we have magic in this world. It happened at all times. As such, it stands to reason they were kidnapped. And the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The back alleys, the sewers, the skies. The skies, clearly. Nobody ever would have seen it. The entrance to the sewers would seem to be an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground the spirit of his victims away.
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. It'll be real nice to have Cyrus actually back with us again. Should make encounters far, far easier, at the very least, than dealing with Teresa. See if we can give him any better gear than what he had before. Spiked shield, sure, why not? Elemental hat is probably still good. Yep. Falcon garb also probably still good. Now, we did deck out Cyrus a lot. As we should, because Cyrus is really good.
Aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these adducts predate the founding of the village itself. Holy words. There's a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it's simply one do if I became our villain's latest victim. No, that just appeared out of nowhere, but I'll take it. Cyrus, I'm pretty sure, should have just about everything. Oh yeah, Cyrus absolutely has everything. I guess that means we can turn him into a thief for the time being. That feels so wrong. Oh man. Yeah, but I guess we're doing it. Steal SP on you could be really good. Share SP, I mean, you do have a good amount. About HP Thief? And just barely not enough to get your next skill. You can always use support skills, since we don't even use all of yours yet. Non-damaging skill gives me a 50% chance to attack as well. Sure, why not? Thief Cyrus, this is just... it's certainly something. This feels so wrong, and yet so right. What is this? Prevent silence? Yeah, I think I still want that. That's something that hasn't changed. Prevent unconsciousness? That'd be pretty decent too. But yeah, no, we've got Cyrus the thief now. Yeah, not really sure how well this one's gonna work out. But it's still considered a secondary job, so I should still have decent magic.
It's a good day for battle.
Oh, it's so nice being able to have the weaknesses immediately shown to me. It takes out so much more guesswork. And of course, as soon as I get rid of Tracer, now everybody wants to be weak to win.
Cut you down.
Of course. Thunder shot. Ow. Rude. Well, at least you're weak to ice. Cyrus has been out of action for a while, so I don't expect him to be doing crazy numbers at the moment. Though he was decently leveled at the time that we had him. Go ahead and just drop the aerostorm, I guess. Man, they really don't care about physical damage all too much. A little strange in that regard, but alright.
Well then.
I didn't pick up another townsperson. Rip.
Bring it on.
Did get the patience proc. I guess go ahead and see if they're weak to axes. Nope. Alright then.
I will not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
At least that finally heals for an amount. It's under a good minute, but it finally heals for at least. I already hate this area so far. All we got is magic users. Cyrus is still level 30. He's still... Ulbrich literally just caught up to him. That's how much we had been using Cyrus. Up until the point that we took him out of the party. I look like a way through to go over there. And of course I'm on my thief again, so I can't grab this one either. So lame.
It's a good day for battle. The battle is truly joined.
Always after I take out Chris, there's just more reasons to use. Rip. Well, wrong timing, I guess. Cyrus and Ophelia can have fun with these guys, though, with everybody weak to light and stave attacks.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
An interesting dilemma. Great inferno. Forge the land.
Not enough to get rid of anybody, not just yet.
Have at you. I will cut you down.
And there they go. Just Cyrus things, baby. So Cyrus is already like halfway done with the thief class that he just got. Thanks to all the extra SP and whatnot we had lying around. Or job experience, I should say. Reduce strength, reduce physical strength, share SP. I guess reduce physical strength for you? Like, none of these really exactly fit you all too much here, Cyrus. I gotta say. Leaf increase speed by 50. Probably better than incidental attack, because I do keep using attacks all the time with them. May as well check out this area on the off chance there actually is something. I knew it. Although it looks like it's just an easier way to
Let's
get around
fight
the
with
area.
honor.
I think it really wasn't necessarily a secret way, but here we
All
are.
right.
Is that a wind wisp? There, yeah. Well, I do have access to electricity, though not that great on my apothecary at the moment. You have decent elemental defense now, Ophelia. Why do you still get so hit so hard by this?
I will cut you down.
Cyrus, do the thing. Man, they have a lot of block.
Well then,
Not like this, Ophelia. Not like this.
bring about a miracle of healing.
Swallow whole, Nani?
The
Don't
battle
tell
is
me that's
truly
like a
joined.
potential insta-kill attack. That'd be disgusting. No, the way they make it sound as if it is. Alright, everybody's gonna get broken here. It's not just outright wrecked. Yep, they're gone. Just Cyrus things. It's beautiful. Ophelia hits 29 off that. Getting there. Alright, another chest for me. Don't mind if I do. Should probably heal people up though. Just in case to make sure we didn't miss anything over here. Yeah, it's just a chest. Rip.
I've done my research on you.
Darkness. Alright, not the one I would have thought of for Thunder Wisp, but alright. Well, that's going to be more annoying to try and get rid of. At least we could use fire on the skeletons.
Here goes nothing.
It's not really anything fantastic that we can do here. I guess just, I mean, Arrow Storm's not that great. Thunderbird, maybe? Yeah, either one.
Interesting dynamic.
They can be HP sponges at the very least. That counts for something, right? Hit them with light damage while they're
May
weakened.
the sacred flame shine forth. I'll do my best.
This here, it kind of sucks. There's just so much AoE damage I end up taking every fight.
Victory shall
Like, no
be
matter
mine.
what I do,
I
I'm
will
just gonna
cut
take
you
some
down.
form of it or another.
Now, what
Nah, I don't have enough to do my double hits anymore.
Oh, flames!
SP goes so fast.
You should have studied harder.
And it's gonna be a minute before Cyrus levels up here. Well, I guess I did get skill SP on him, though I can't imagine it's gonna be fantastic. But, you know, in theory, he can steal SP. Free AoE heal off the ground, don't mind if I do. Well, that looks as though it's setting up for a boss fight, so I should probably use some items then.
Now then,
Ulrich really not doing much in this area for us.
My turn now.
Can you not? At least they're all weak to light. It does help that we actually have Ophelia for that at the very least. He is weak to damage. Yeah, that's about as bad as I expected. Although it is block, so it would have done a little bit more. We can stun out this guy if we want to use our concoction. I think we can go ahead and do that. That's fine.
How do you like this? Well then,
And keep doing cleric things.
may the sacred flame shine forth.
Man, it never does any
Victory
damage.
shall
Like,
be
I don't
mine.
expect Cyrus level damage out of her. It would.
I will cut you down!
I got rid of the salamander. I guess these guys
Here
are
goes
just
nothing.
that much tank. Oh, this ought to get rid of them.
This calls for service. Ha! Try again.
Thankfully, with the apothecary being more or less a jack of all trades, it feels like you can generally do most of these secondary jobs where you're going to end up getting pretty well. If we do go into a boss fight here, we should definitely, well, I mean, that's certainly looking like it's going to be the case, so we should probably go ahead and get SP and whatnot back. I'm going to have to buy more items. I want to make sure at the very least Cyrus has as much SP as I can get him, since he uses quite a bit. Everybody else can go ahead and just heal up. Alright, everybody's got max HP, more or less max SP. Let's get it. Let's get it in there, you know. We're close to normal time, but I just hit a save, so we should be able to beat this boss. I mean, we got Cyrus.
Most intriguing.
I do say, I think there was such an elaborate structure under the surface. He's dead.
What in the...
What in the heavens is this? They're getting literally drained of blood? We got vampires down here? It's as if the blood was drained from his body, and what is atop these strange patterns? Well, I don't know much about rituals, but I would imagine standing in the middle of one is probably not good. Clearly some baneful sorcery has been practiced.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones, what if my hypothesis is correct?
It couldn't
They must be composed of crystallized human blood. Oh my. And yet it is as if myriads hue of red are mixed together. Could be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims.
Preposterous!
Good gods, what orders have been right? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I'm loath to even call him a human being.
Why?
Sucking the
I'll
life from the men and women of this poor town only casts them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear, this monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. And you know what to do. As an academic, I must confess that the history of dark arts intrigues me. But to put them in practice is truly beyond the pale.
Oh,
Well, somebody's still moving around in there. The young lady in the cell, she still lives. I must free her lest she suffer the same fate as the others.
And who might you be?
I was gonna say the same thing to you.
just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Hornburgian? People want to resurrect through necromancy, a dead kingdom, a dead king? Interesting.
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho. Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely, no, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
He said the thing.
I cannot fail.
Oh, this dude's got a straight up scythe on him, bro. Oh, weak the sword. So fantastic. As it turns out, I, just happen to have a sword up.
Out of my way!
Anime bones. And he's being protected by the undead. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Go ahead and throw down luminescence. So surely they're weak to light. He's also weak to light.
Interesting dilemma.
Well, usually they're pretty weak to fire in one way or another. He's not weak to fire, but they are.
Here goes nothing.
Well, how do we feel about hunter skills, I guess? I don't know. Gideon, how do you like that? Does not care. Alright, fair enough. Neither do the bag of bones.
Now, what next?
Well, I guess we should go ahead and throw one of these in here. So I can't even really hurt this guy like that until I get rid of these guys. That's annoying in its own right. Well, let's go ahead and have you get rid of them. Or at least hope to get rid of them soon
My
enough.
turn now.
Seems like they still have a decent amount of SP on them,
May
apparently.
the sacred flame shine forth.
All right.
Well, how about axes? Are we the axes? Beautiful. And reverses. Oh, and you do
Alright.
blind? Really now? Really?
All right.
How about elastic? Decent damage to both. You being blind is really annoying. I mean, is there really even a point to having you attack? May as well just go ahead and clear the blind. I don't have that much anti-blind. That would be annoying.
I'll not be defeated.
Figured these bags of bones would have been out of the way already, although we're not really boosting to get rid of them at the moment. But maybe I should.
Now the true great inferno the land.
Well, they're gone. Gideon is defenseless,
Here we go.
and I get a patience. And this guy is weak to axes, so we can kind of go in on him in that regard. I considered using a bow on him, but I figured I may as well go ahead and just continue breaking his shielding here. Reveal that. Just lowers my defense. Alright then. Maybe daggers will work alright on him? In which case I might be able to steal some decent SP while still doing damage to him. That way I can burn away the bones as need be, and that actually worked out for me. Alright, well we know he's weak to light. Question is, do we want to break him just yet? And I'm gonna say not for the time being. We'll let him do whatever he's doing for the time being, get some BP in.
Here we go.
Though we did get patience. Maybe we just go in on him? We don't really have BP like that though. I think there was something that gave me a bunch of BP. Oh yeah, Palmer in it.
Try this.
It's only one though.
All
Though we
right.
do have plenty of those. Although it does take my soothing dust. All HP prevents all status ailments. That's pretty good. Just keep giving everybody BP to speed up this
Try
fight. I
this.
mean, that could not the worst idea.
Victory.
It does take some soothing dust, but the soothing dust is only like 100 or so, so that's not bad. Go ahead and power up just a little bit.
An interesting dilemma.
And then Cyrus can go ahead and break them, steal some SP while we're at it.
Your spirit is mine.
You missed one, Cyrus. I know you're not a physical damage dealer.
I'll
but
do
come
my
on.
best. Prepare yourself.
There we go.
Oh, sacred light.
Here goes nothing.
And we got the patience rock, so now we can wail on him. Hit him with that amputation. 3K damage.
How about you? My blade is
Silver's got his damage increase, hit him with the frost ray. Almost 5K. This dude
Bring it on.
is going down real fast right now. If I use a regular attack, I might get a second one.
What next? Now the true lesson begins.
We can turn the single target. We might be able to make use of that on our field, yeah. Otherwise, we could just throw it on ourselves, because why not? Although we won't really be able to clear summons like that if we do. What if we just go in on them? You know, that might just be better.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Still almost 3K damage.
Oh, sacred light.
Wrecked. Executioner, that's a lot of damage. Alright then. Go ahead and just keep breaking them with thief skills here.
Your spirit is mine.
All right.
And yeah, well, just keep breaking that shit. He's really not going to summon more skeletons, huh? I probably would have made him a lot more spooky to deal with.
I'll do my best.
But if he's not going to summon anybody else, I guess I can't be too mad at that.
Let your wounds be healed.
All right.
I'm kind of surprised they don't let us actually heal the undead like they did in Bravely Default. Which was actually a fun fact, because you can actually use, like, Phoenix Downs and whatnot on the undead in Bravely Default and basically insta-kill them. Because healing the undead in that game was treated as if you were doing damage to them. So if you tried to, like, full HP somebody, you could just wipe undead characters more or less instantly as a result. It was kind of cool. Unfortunate that they did away with it. Go ahead and get our damage up.
Now,
And let Cyrus get rid of, we can't let him just do it on the next turn. That's probably better. That way we get a full turn of it. So, if that's the case, what do we want to do here? Go ahead and just hit him with the dagger, I guess. Hands of Darkness. Oh, really? You had to hit everyone with that. Why must it be like this? Well, let me do my summon then, I guess. And of course you go first, so we'll go ahead and just, I guess, throw down another bite. And we'll let our apothecary go ahead and clear our blindness, and then we'll go after him. At least I'm pretty sure I can cure blindness. Poisoning, that may or may not be sleep, that's... Can I really not... Oh, I needed purifying one, that's what it is. Lame. Alright, well... Fine, then do we want a baby rage of that one? Baby rage?
what's this? My focus is unparalleled.
We'll just have Cyrus do magic damage on him, since he's not messing with that. Same thing with Ophiel.
Oh, sacred light.
And he's still out for a turn.
My blade is unbending.
Go for the cross strike.
Watch my
Win the
blade
50-50. Easy. Alright, well that was an extremely easy boss fight.
dance. The thrill of the
Though we
fight.
did have a lot of coverage for him. And we got Cyrus back in the party, which is just chef's kiss in terms of being able to deal with the bosses right now. Gideon's dagger. Your companion returned from whence they came. Fair enough. We're still in the same city. They're still alive after all. There was a chest over, like, to the left of that area,
What's
though I'm
in
not sure
there?
if I would have been able to get it from this. What's this? It couldn't be. A copy from the far reaches of hell. Well, that's unfortunate. It's been a bridge copy, translated into the modern tongue. And aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and rites required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal, I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stuff? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I see? Oh, I only wonder. Where am I?
Aha!
Ah, you're back with us. Goodness. Now I'm feeling
Are you okay?
the awful things that the man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. You two may or may not read that word, so you know we're just gonna not. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just waking from a coma. Have you no shame?
Come now.
Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. He still doesn't get it. Odette. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there's a favor I would ask. Another one? No, my complete lack of surprise.
The truth is,
I found on our kidnapper's person a bridge-translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was that?
You're kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous leap.
thusly,
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
You have my thanks.
Aha!
Did you find some? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals its unmistakably tan lambskin. There's one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that...
Stone Guard, I'm certain. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome of it. I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Alpha, my friend, you seem melancholy. That's nothing. Yet I'm worried it is, in fact, something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People ain't tools to be used. I will tell that to the corporations. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked, depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the people who use the tools, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Leave off it, Professor. I got my brain full just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about this. I need to wash my hands or something. Use this. A handkerchief? Thank you, sir. I believe I shall learn much from this. And Odette's gone. Well, okay then. That didn't take long. Do I need the heal? I may as well just jump in the inn real quick. Cyrus's story quest felt really quick. Like, am I crazy for thinking this? Like, Teresa's was like well more to play it out, although hopefully I was able to get a good majority of that before my computer was like, well, guess I'll just die then. I still don't know why that happened. I really do think it is because of the game, which sounds like copium, but like, if it works
You're
for
still here.
I don't believe it. Oh yes, let's talk right next to the shaded person.
I
It couldn't
am,
possibly
but
go
not
back.
a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
Let's
I
all
am
say
well
this right
aware
in
of
front of the dude in the
I
clearly
will
black
exercise due caution.
coat there. Couldn't possibly go back.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
How interesting.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it,
Oh, the sarcasm is
the
just
disorder
oozing.
following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives. Wouldn't you say?
Now that you mention.
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Oh my. Again, probably something, you know, we shouldn't be talking about in public. You know, maybe keep it in your own house. I'm just saying. Not the first nor the last time that we've seen that person or a particular set of those people now. And so Cyrus bid Crest farewell. The translated volume is he recovered from the villain, pointing him towards his next destination, Stoneguard in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. I wonder how many chapters there are for a single character. I would assume 5. 3 seems short, but maybe. Is something troubling you, my friend? You have suddenly a worried look about you. Don't stop and don't look back, but I feel eyes upon us. Someone watching, you mean? It would behoove us to trust your instincts. The question is, who? Let's drag them out of hiding and find out. Compel them to confess their intents. We could try, but if they escape, we will only serve to alert them. And only one other avenue is open to us. Continue on our way, pretending that we have noticed nothing, and let them make the first move. If that be your advice, so be it. But you must be our lookout. Do not let our guards slip. Knowing one's enemy is the first step to defeating him. I cannot tell if you're courageous or ignorant of the danger. Well, looks like that is all for Cyrus's second one. That felt really short for Cyrus. Is that just me, or is that just me? Cyrus's is over here with the in that second chapter. Holy, level 40 for third chapter? Well then. Not that Wellspring's that much lower at 32, although a lot of our people are actually close to 30 now. Ophelia's still chilling at 23. Yeah, I guess we might have to do something like a swing along this way in order to get to hers. Unless there's like a path that pokes out this way. So maybe we'll make our way towards Ophelia's one on the next one. Of course, Victor Hollows is right here. We could just teleport to it. The recommended level is only 34, which a majority of our people are around at this point. But maybe we'll do Ophelia's just because we're that much closer. We'll see. But for the time being, let's go ahead and throw down a save for this one. Are we good on points? Do we have enough for anything? Not quite yet. Well, thief version of Cyrus? No, not just yet. Feels bad. Well, alright then, let's go ahead and save. And I guess we will be making our way to Ophelia's second chapter story in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you then. See you.